Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be doing a skincare routine and I'll be showing you guys basically what I do on a daily basis. And this is more geared towards the daytime rather than the night. There's just one thing that I change during the night. So if you guys want to see how I do my skincare and keep my skin happy, then keep on watching. So I just took a shower and I rinsed with cold water, and then another thing that I also do that's actually part of my skincare routine is that I brush my teeth. And that might sound weird, but I don't know, I just feel more clean and refreshed when not only my skin is clean and refreshed but also my mouth. So I don't know, that's just a thing that I do because it just makes me feel better. But then occasionally I will do a pore strip, which I'm doing right now because I haven't done one in a while, and I noticed that my blackheads were starting to pop up again, so I am doing that right now. So in the meantime, while we're waiting for this pore strip, I'm going to show you guys the first step in what I do. So from my experience, I think it's best to do your skincare right after you take a shower or right after you washed your face. That way your skin doesn't dry out too much and it still retains a little bit moisture from the water after you've rinsed everything off. So that's why I wanted to film this video as soon as I took a shower and washed my face. But I would have done it like immediately after, so obviously there's some lag time from when I took a shower and then when I started filming. But ideally you want to do it right after you take a shower or right after you washed your face. But anyways, since we're waiting for this little guy to dry, we are going to start off with toner. And I recently just got this facial toner. It's called Thayers Natural Remedies Facial Toner and it has Witch Hazel, and I just got the unscented one, and it has an aloe vera formula, which is really nice, especially for the summer. And it's, again, unscented, and it's also alcohol free. So that really drew my eye to it because I really like the fact that it's alcohol free. That way it doesn't dry out my skin. And that is my main problem. My main skin problem is really dry skin. So this is awesome. And another tip I have for you guys is to put this stuff in the fridge. It feels so amazing. Just put it in for like maybe like an hour or two, or leave it overnight. And then once you use it, just put it on a cotton pad and it feels so cooling and just so refreshing. It's amazing. I honestly want to get like a mini fridge for all of my skincare stuff just so it has that really nice cooling effect, especially for the summer. What I like to do is I like to take a cotton pad just like this, and then I just like to saturate the pad like that. And then I just like to start wiping my face. And I kind of go in an upwards direction because I've heard that's the good direction. And rather than, you know, dragging down, I kind of just like to lift up. And same with the neck area. So I wasn't wearing makeup at all today, so there's like little dirt marks, but it's just a really nice base to start off your skincare with. And I just like the feeling of the toner. It just really refreshes my skin and just like adds a nice really thin layer of moisture. And it also helps to prevent from like over drying, since I did have a lag time between showering and washing my face. To take the Tatcha Essence bottle, and this is just to basically enhance the skincare products that I put on, and it allows to basically maximize the use of the skincare products that I'll be using. So I just like to put a little bit on my hand, and I've washed my hands already, so I just put a little bit. I don't know if I could show you guys, but it's kind of like sitting in the palm of my hand, and then I just like to rub it between my fingers. And then you can either pat it like this, or you can rub it in, but I personally prefer to pat and just kind of give my skin a quick massage like this. And for me, like, I've been using this for a few months now, and it's like left my skin really soft and really plump each time I use it. So that's that. So basically what I'm doing right now is prepping for the heavier products, such as, you know, the creams and the lotions, and that's just how I like to do it. I like to start from thin to thick skincare products, that way it absorbs more effectively. And occasionally I will use a face mask. So lately I've been using the I Do Care Cake My Day face mask, and I really love this stuff. It's a hydrating sprinkle wash off mask, so it doesn't dry down, it just stays really creamy. But what I like about it is that, well, first, the packaging is really cute. It also comes with a little scooper as well that looks like this, and it is adorable. It literally reminds me of those ice cream cups that you would get from like the ice cream trucks, I think, and it would come with the wooden spoon and then you would scoop it out. Obviously this is plastic, and yeah, so this is how it looks like. And what I love about this is that it is really hydrating to the skin, as it says on the label. So it leaves my skin so soft. And I'll do this like maybe a couple times a week, and this is how it looks like. So it has like really cute sprinkles in it. And obviously it's a wash off mask, so it doesn't dry down. But I'm telling you guys, this stuff leaves my skin so soft. It was honestly probably one of the lifesavers for my skin because I have such dry and sometimes irritated skin. So I highly recommend this for those who have dry skin, and I love it. And also this would be a good one to put in the fridge, definitely, because the cooling effect, as well as because it is a, you know, cream mask, it would be a good idea to put it in the fridge. So usually I'll do the mask probably before I did the first two steps, the toner and the essence. I would do that, and then I would put on the pore strip. But since we're not doing that today, this is how I normally do my skincare. So the next thing I like to do is I like to put some sort of eye cream or eye gel, and I am using the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Water Gel, and this is just a sample version. I know that they have a product that specifically says eye gel, but this is just the regular Hydro Boost. I looked at the ingredients and they're pretty much the same. So I just decided to use this, and I just use a very tiny amount, and I use about, I want to say this much. So a little drop for both of my eyes, and then I just like to dab it right under, make sure it's even. And I normally use my ring finger because I've learned from a Shell fan, whom I've learned a lot of tips from, that the ring finger is your weakest finger. So because of that, it's more gentle, and that's really important, especially when dealing with the eye area, because you don't want to be too harsh. So I just kind of like to gently rub it in, and I'm not really like tugging at my skin. I'm really just allowing my finger to glide right under the eye, and sometimes I'll just put it right on the lid. And you can also pat if you wanted to, but I just think it's quicker to kind of just let it glide over the eye. And my eye area has been really dry as well, so this is a very important step for me to keep my eyes really hydrated. So because this is a daytime skincare routine, I like to keep most of the products light and try not to go on the heavy stuff. So for example, the Neutrogena gel, I use that as an eye cream for the day. However, at night, I've been recently trying the Kiehl's avocado eye cream, which I love so far, and I've only used it once, so I'm planning to use it you know, multiple times and see how I really like it, and then I probably will purchase it. So Barbara actually gave me a little sample, which I'm so happy and so thankful for, because I've been wanting to try this eye cream for so long. And I actually put the sample right into this clean lens case, and I just put it right in this one right here. So this is the Kiehl's avocado eye cream, and I did use it last night, and I absolutely love the texture, so I feel like I'm gonna really enjoy it. But I really want to use it for at least about a week to see if there's any difference, or if I just still really enjoy it by that time. I would use the Kiehl's eye cream at night since it's more heavy and it's more creamy, whereas the Neutrogena eye gel, obviously it's a gel, so it's a more lightweight formula. But anyways, after the eye gel, I like to go in with my face moisturizer. So I used to use the Cetaphil moisturizer, and I actually ran out because I literally use that stuff every day. But I did want to try something different, so I bought the CeraVe moisturizing cream, and I love it so far. I've been using it for about maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks, and I just love how it feels on the skin, and it does help with like my dry patches, like on my chin, on my eyes. It really helps with that, and it's not too thick, which I actually like. Like, I feel like I can use this day and night. If I want a little bit more moisture, I could just layer a little bit more at night. But I feel like this stuff really absorbs well in the skin from my experience. So what I like to do is I like to take a little scooper, and I've been trying to be really more hygienic with my skincare stuff. So I've been using like scoopers, or like really washing my hands right before. And I just take a little bit like this, kind of like that much for my entire face. And then I just rub it in between my fingers to kind of warm up the product. And then I start on my chin first because that's where I'm most dry. And then I just focus on the cheeks and make sure I bring it down to the neck, because that is another one of my dry spots. And I feel like this has really helped with calming down the irritation of my skin. And I just love it. And it really absorbs quickly into the skin. I don't feel like it's, I don't know how to explain it. I don't feel greasy. I don't feel like, you know, there's just too much on my skin. It just really absorbs well, and it just really leaves my skin feeling really soft. So I just kind of massage that in and make sure not to neglect the neck. The next product that I use, especially because I do have really dry skin, is I use the Aquaphor Healing Ointment. I mainly use this for my dry spots, so that could be like my eyelid right here and my chin area. And it's just really helpful. I mean, this is for dry, cracked, irritated skin. So I put a very tiny amount. You don't need a lot at all. I use a Q-tip to keep it more sanitary rather than my finger. And I just put a little bit, just like this. I don't even know if you can tell, like that much. And then I put it right on my chin and upper lip, because that's where I get dry. And then I take a little bit more, and on the other side of the Q-tip, to keep things sanitary, I put even a smaller amount, like half of what I put on here, and I just dab it right on the eye, and then I gently incorporate that and massage it onto my eyelid. And this is just what I do because this is what my skin needs. So you guys don't have to like follow every step that I do. I just want to show you guys, and maybe maybe you can find something that helps for you, or something that you would like to avoid. But this is just how I do things. So I just gently rub it onto my eye, and like I said, you do not need a lot at all. Sometimes I'll just take the next clean finger and just wipe off any excess, so that way it's not too much, and then I'll move on to the lips. So here I'll rub it into the chin and upper lip, and I'll even put it on the lips just to give more moisture. I mean, it could act as a lip balm too. Sometimes I'll put it, because I have a dry patch right here, so I'll just put a little bit there. So I know I just put the Aquaphor as a lip balm, but I do like to put extra because my lips get really dry, and I just love using the Carmex Lipbalm. It's what I've been using for years. Like, I literally have backups and backup of backups. So I like to use this little guy, and I prefer the squeezy tube one rather than the lip balm form, like the chapstick form. I don't know, I just feel like this one gives more moisture. I don't know if that makes sense because they're basically the same product, but I just love the applicator on this. So I just put that right on my lips. That's pretty much it. So the last thing we need to do is take this off, and it's probably been like 15 minutes, 20 minutes because through all the talking and stuff. So I actually like to leave these on for, I've left them on for about half an hour because I feel like that really allows everything to really just stick onto the pore strip. And I forgot who I learned it from, but I did see a YouTuber do that, and that was one of her tips, was to leave it on for more than 10 minutes. So like I think she said like 30, and I tried it and it worked like crazy. So it's been about like 20 minutes probably, and it is stiff and really hard. So I'm gonna take this off. So I'm just gonna show you guys how I take off a pore strip. So I like to start from the edges here. I like to do it very slowly to make sure that the pore strip doesn't leave anything behind. It really just grabs onto every pore. So I like to just peel it off very slowly in order to remove everything more effectively. And then I just kind of go from side and then to center. And that took out a lot. I don't know if you guys can see. Oh, you can kind of see it, how much it took off. You can see it right there, here. Oh, it's so satisfying to look at. I know it's gross, but I think it's just so cool to look at. I can literally just stare at this for like minutes and be so fascinated by it. I don't know why. But anyways, so I took this off. And we did not moisturize our nose, so what I like to do first is I actually will take the toner and I'll just get a new cotton pad. So like I said, I'll take the toner and a brand new cotton ball, and I'll just put a little bit on there and then wipe off basically the residue of the pore strip, because sometimes it'll leave like a little sticky residue, especially right here in the corner. So I just like to kind of wipe off the excess. Then next I'll take my moisturizer again, because we didn't put any on the nose, and I'll take a very tiny amount just for the nose area. A very tiny amount, like this much, because you really don't need a lot. And then I'll just put that right onto the nose. And that is my entire skincare routine, especially during this time of year. So I hope this helps you guys, especially for my people out there who have really dry skin, because trust me, I really have dry skin, especially on the eyelid. If you can tell that little red spot right there and right here, I do have dry skin. So I hope this helps you guys and maybe give you an idea on what maybe you can use. Again, this is what my skincare routine is, so this is what works for me. If you do have any questions, I feel like it's best if you talk to your dermatologist, just to make sure that at least you'll be going on the right track when it comes to starting your skincare routine or changing things up. But I just find that what I've been using works for me, and it's made my skin very happy. So anyways guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think, and also let me know what else you guys want to see. I really want to change things up a bit and maybe try something different, but I want to see if you guys agree and, you know, get some ideas from you guys, so that way I can show you guys what you guys want. So anyways guys, I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Be sure to thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys on my next video.